Hello guys and welcome to another Mellow Motors video. Today we're driving the Nissan Skyline R34 GTR, one of my favorite cars. So buckle up and let's go racing. This race is brought to you by your likes and your subscriptions. So let's jump right into the action here. I am last of the humans on the Playa Azul circuit. I quite like the circuit. It was like one of the first circuits I did rivals on, and this guy's just gonna give us a position by running into the wall. Thank you very much. Ideally we want to be in first place, but this circuit has a couple of challenges. Namely, that corner that I took pretty well is you have to take it blind. You have to be extremely committed to it, as well as this one is also blind, and you have to be committed to it to extract the most of it. But there's a wall there, so you you see a lot of people crashing into in those corners, and a lot of positions can be made or lost there. This is a sort of a medium speed circuit. There's this very long straight here that we're actually gonna use to bump the guy ahead of us for a little bit of a speed draft and brake around the outside. We're gonna brake a little early, let him go deep. Take the inside line and just take fourth position, and actually third and second are right in front of us, so we're again just gonna tuck it in here, a little bit of, you know, smashing to his door, but nothing too aggressive here. Into third position now. No longer last of the humans, I'm third of the humans and third place overall, so pretty good progress here. This next corner is also pretty tricky, but I find that the Skyline can take this pretty easily. It is exactly that kind of corner, and this one up ahead, that the Skyline thrives in because of its four-wheel drive. And it's also actually pretty good at high speeds, but I don't. The acceleration isn't really there between the like 170 and 220 in comparison to other cars I found here. So we're actually not going to be able to catch up to the lead and finish behind him in second place. You know, you guys don't need to sit around for a boring lap of me being behind. But let's go again here to try and take victory. We definitely have our work cut out for us here because we are starting in last. And as you can tell, not quite the acceleration off the line you'd expect from an all-wheel drive car. But this was an interesting part about this week, because it was you know, anyone can bring whatever they wanted to as long as it was B class. I actually saw a lot of variation in cars and setup, so that was actually pretty cool. My setup is just a standard you know, run-of-the-mill Starbucks setup for this car, though I did do a couple of upgrades for handling and stuff, because it's pretty close to a B-ready car anyway. So at the end of the first lap here, we find ourselves in fourth place, and right in front of us we have two guys duking it out for second place, and they both run into the wall. I don't, because I kept a pretty tame on the power there, and we're actually going to be able to take third position. And this Porsche up ahead is just sacrilegious. Like, I do not know what it would do to this person if I met them in person, because that is not what you put on a Porsche, my man. Of course I'm joking. I wouldn't do anything, but I wouldn't even ram him from behind suicidally like he did there. We actually get double bombed. We, as the third place, well, yeah, third position guy also runs into us. So one lap later, we find ourselves losing all the ground we made up, because the weeaboo Porsche guy couldn't take losing a position, because he made a mistake. Actually, he made a mistake and he ran into the wall, and that was anyway. Enough with the rambling. Let's just try to catch up here and make this round up. There's no use in getting frustrated. The best thing for you to do is catch up and show them that you're faster, again, by running into the back of them accidentally there. That corner actually behind the apex, if you turn a little bit too soon, here I lose my rear, actually lose quite a bit of momentum there, and lose third position once again. Pretty hard fought second place here. Definitely not cleanly, but definitely hard fought there. We gotta say, for Forza standards, this is pretty good racing, pretty decent racing. As we go down the inside of the Mitsubishi Lancer, we've learned our lesson here. We're gonna brake down the inside, nice and tame again. I don't even know if the guy ran into the wall once more, but what matters is that we're gonna keep it clean, but it's only going to be enough for second place again, if not for the excessively dirty driving from the weeaboo Porsche guy. So let's move on to the next race, which is brought to you by your likes and your subscriptions. The Gran Pantano race is one that suits the Skyline a lot more, since it's pretty much only high-speed sweeping turns. So here at the start, getting a pretty decent exit, getting one position, and actually getting another position on the two guys that were ahead of me. But the first corner here, there's a lot of mayhem. You can see me, I brake 3 times just to make sure there's no chaos. I even lose the position to the Supra. But now I'm going to run into the back of this drunken Ferrari and get held back massively here, down into second to last place. But we're gonna take the most positions back, and down the hill we go as this all manner of chaos breaks out ahead of us, which is going to allow us to actually gain a lot of speed on these guys. And I'm gonna try to put it on the inside here, but this guy just leaves to block me. But here's a trick for you guys. When someone is blocking you, they're paying attention to you. So if you distract them into a difficult turn like this, what can end up happening is that they'll run wide and, you know, accidentally run themselves into the trees right outside the turn. I did not take responsibility for that, okay? But that was, you know, a very unfortunate tap. I didn't know that happened. That was the first time that happened, and I say first time because if you guys think that was bad, you guys should see this time here that I throw it on the inside. You can see how much more speed I can carry compared to these other cars. And again, same thing. I just shove the guy into the wall, into the trees back there. He just flips over, and you know, I'm sorry for that. But that's just motorsport sometimes. You know, that's what they say. But anyway, speeding up a little bit here because we're behind. We're in 4th position here, but we're all trying to catch the AI. One guy already does, and now 3rd position will as well. Down into the last few corners here. Not the last few, but this is definitely the entry to the last sector. Braking quite early here. The guy on the Golf runs wide, but I keep a narrow line here, just taking a better exit than here, and then him making him stay on the grass so he doesn't have such a good exit in comparison to me. The leader is saying see you at the finish line, but I'm crossing the corner here. He's going to go into the wall, and I'm going to respond to my worst instincts and run the Golf into the wall as well. Guys, that is just not how you do it, okay? I say see you at the finish line as well, but I'm gonna take the win in the most unethical, most filthy way possible. Don't do it like that, okay? Not nice. So we gotta clean our names after that one. That was pretty rough. So let's try to do this one more time, this time without murdering anyone. I'm ahead of the human. Oh my god, it's him. Well, we have the weeaboo Porsche with us in this race. He's a good racer. He's fast. It's just a shame that he's not clean, you know. We actually have an excellent start, going up into 3rd position. The first couple of turns, I brake at the point that I want to brake, and I almost go around the outside of the weeaboo Porsche, and he's gonna cut across and just hit me because you know, people these days don't remember that being nice is the golden rule, especially in online games, I guess. But anyway, we're coming up to the corner and the sector of the track that the Nissan Skyline does best. So let's try to nail this turn. I just completely breeze past the Porsche on the inside there and actually catch up to the leader and dive down the inside. And if you see here, the Porsche is actually, I don't know if you saw on the bottom of the screen there, but the Porsche tried to set one down the inside, but that was just not going to be enough because I went on to win that race in first place. Nice and clean, baby. Mellow Motors in first place. But that's it from me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do leave that like. And if you want to see more like this, subscribe to the channel. And you should buckle up for the next one.